What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla. Today I have a review of the Transformers Studio Series, Transformers 1, Optimus Prime. That's right, this is number 112 in the Studio Series, and the first one from Transformers 1, the upcoming movie from Hasbro, and I'm pretty excited about this movie, even though I know some Transformers fans aren't, but a lot are. And this one I think is gonna be fun. I really do. It's an animated movie, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. Yes, it's a little bit different, whatever. It's a little more fun, you know, it gets the kids involved even more, and that's a good thing, without being, like, super kiddie. You know what I'm saying? We need that. We needed this style of movie, I think, from Transformers to grow the brand. Don't we all want the brand to grow? I know I do. My son is really looking forward to seeing this movie, and that's what matters most to me. He's 10. I was, what? I was 9 when Transformers came out, so yeah, this is for him, like it was for us back in the day. If you don't think of it like that, and you think it's for you now, you are sadly mistaken. But I'm really excited about this figure, so without any further ado, let's get to the review. So like all the other Studio Series, they give you this inner box thing here, a little stage, if you will, so you could take your figure and you could plop him in there, should you wish. It's a little diorama piece. It's just cardboard, you know, my spiel. I don't keep these, I don't care about these. But if you do, you got a nice little Cybertron background for yourself. And here's Optimus out of the package, looking pretty cool, all posed up. And he gets into some nice poses, honestly. This is a pretty neat figure. It's not perfect, but, you know, whatever. It works. I think it's nice, you know, for what it's supposed to be, like a young Optimus Prime just turning into Optimus, I guess, you know, from Orion Pax into Optimus. It does the job, and it looks the part of what it should be. Like, look at that face. That even with the battle mask up, like, it just screams a young Optimus, and I think that's cool. I don't know. That's achieved pretty well here, I gotta say. I like it. You know, the face looks real good. The eyes in a blue are pretty decent. You know, you got silver around there and the classic blue helmet. Yeah, it's nice. But there's a youngness to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just, that's how I feel, and I think it works. I think it works. Over here in the chest, you see the Matrix in there. You can't take that out. We'll look at that momentarily. We got the black lights over it, which look pretty cool. On the bottom, you got the yellow and the silver, which looks good. I like this color here that they used. It's pretty decent. I believe they used the same thing on the Rise of the Beast Optimus. We'll have to see after. But it reminds me of something, and I'm thinking that one, but I'm not sure right now. But it's pretty good. There's a lot of good molded detail. You see it on the pipes here, which are removable, which is cool. I like it. Fists look pretty decent. Not bad at all. It's going to move back a lot. I feel like I'm so zoomed in there. Then you got this rib section over here. It's pretty good. And the bottom part, or waist section, whatever. It's pretty good. I like that this part is silver against this part. It's interesting, because you don't notice it right away, and then you're like, oh, that's painted, and that's pretty neat. I don't know. Same thing with the part around the yellow, you know what I'm saying? If, like, you didn't realize it, that's painted, but that's not. So, yeah, I like that separation there. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Got die-cast content there, which is nice. As you can see, he does have his Energon axe, and this is the only real weapon he comes with. It looks pretty good. It's pretty neat. He just kind of holds it, like, you know, they made it so the bubble kind of goes around the fist, and yeah, that works. That works the way they did it. There's a little bit of a hollowness in here. I don't think that's a big deal because of the way they shaped it. There's actually some sculpt work there too, so it's fine. You got a lot of die-cast content in there, which is nice. Then on the back, you do have this backpack here. which kind of looks like the old school like jetpack that we know and love for Optimus. This part fell out as I was talking, and it's the one thing I'm just kind of like iffy with. This is more for truck mode, and it otherwise just kind of like frictions up here and over here, but it doesn't stay very well, I gotta say. For whatever reason, at least mine, you know, it just kind of pops out pretty fast. It's made to just kind of hang out there, but the way they did it, it just kind of pops out, you know, it keeps falling out on me. And there's no, like, from what I've seen, there's no, like, real good spot else to put it in this mode. Like, I would have figured, like, that this would have went, like, here, with, like, no doubt about it. Like, look at this. It looks like it should go, like, right in here. And it does not fit. I mean, could that have not looked any cooler if that was there? Or even like this as guns? But no. Nope. This is the one of those complaints that I constantly have with Transformers. Like, there are things that are just right there in my mind. And I've pointed them out every single time at every turn here, that they could have done something cool with one little adjustment. And, yeah, doesn't really happen. It doesn't really happen. Anyway, we'll look at this more in truck mode, I guess. But I mean, you know, when you put it over here, it does give that jetpack thing going on. But otherwise, it doesn't really have a spot that I can see. I mean, you could probably finagle it somewhere else, but then it's not really staying. So it is what it is. Yeah. Let's keep going on this guy, though, not to bog that down. I like the shoulders. I think they look good. I like the forearms. Again, nice molded detail. Nice molded detail in the legs. This part here is colored, as you can see, or maybe you can't see, but it is, and it's pretty cool. I like how they did it. The red there looks good. The sides are painted as well, so it's real nice. I don't know. I dig the color of this guy. The lower legs, paint there, paint there, paint there. Most part, it looks great. Look at these legs. I think they look really good, honestly. Good Optimus legs. Even the back part is all covered up pretty nice. You do have a little bit of hollowness here, but it's like, who cares? It's like so far up into the thigh there, and it's like, whatever. The feet look really good. You know, you got the yellow here. You want to say that's hollow, but look, it's got sculpt work all throughout. So I am happy. You see the wheels back here? You hear them too. I hate that jiggle. That's always one of my pet peeves with Transformers, is that jiggle. But otherwise, I think this Optimus looks really, really good. This you can store on the back. See these things here. You could do this, I believe. If I read that right, it's not popping in for me. Not popping in for me. Could have sworn that's what it said in the directions. And it looks like the proper slot, but, oh, can you store it in his butt? I'm not even kidding. No, I guess not. So yeah, I was right. It's supposed to store, like, right there. Right in one of these things, and it does not. Like, mine does not go in. At all. No. Not working. Not working. For whatever reason, the tolerance just isn't there. It's just not sticking. So, that's a bummer, but at the same time, it's an Energon axe. It's not supposed to store anywhere. It disappears, right? Anyway, the axe is pretty cool. The sculpt is pretty nice on it, so yeah. And overall, like I've been saying, this guy, this is just lifted up. It's not supposed to be lifted up. I think it looks really cool. I do. I like him. He's small. He's small. It's, you know, he's a deluxe class figure. But I think this looks pretty decent. These go anywhere else? Can you hold him? Like little guns? Because he doesn't come with his gun, his usual gun, so... Kinda fits. Kinda not. Yeah. Getting a lot of resistance. So maybe not. I thought maybe these could fit as guns, but it's not really working out for me, personally. That's a bummer. I don't know what's going on with that, but, you know, whatever. It's not the biggest of deals. I like him with the Energon Axe. And by the way, I did get the gun to stay better in his hand, so crisis averted, I guess. And of course, the Matrix, we didn't look at that, is in there. Looking pretty decent. You got silver and gold, and the middle is... Let's just take it out. The middle is translucent plastic, which is very cool. We'll focus and zoom and try to get that better. Yeah, look at that. That's real nice. You can see in the middle there. I think that's awesome. Oh, very, very cool. I like it. It's got some blues. Real nice. And ingeniously, they put these slits at the ends of the fist that I didn't notice before, so you could, you know, get them to hold the Matrix, which is cool. I mean, but of course, you know, you put in one side and then the other side wants to pop out, but you know what, if you do just one side, and that's why you got these like crazy shoulders, which is awesome. I think this is pretty good innovation here by Hasbro for this one. Yeah, this works. This works for me. And articulation on Optimus. The head moves on this big old bull giant, so you could totally look upwards like that, which is kind of cool if you want to get him into some like running ahead poses. It's not bad, right? Now, the upper body moves on this guy instead of the waist, and that's pretty interesting. It's a little bit different. I wish it moved back and forth. That would have been really... Oh, wait. Well, oh no, that's by the hips. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I like it. The shoulders have some interesting movements because it's kind of like attached there to start. So that's pretty good. And then, you know, that kind of closes up over that and that moves like so. So you got a lot of good movement in the shoulders, to be honest. I really like it. I don't know how to describe it because there's all kinds of mechanics going on there, but it works. Then the elbow has a bend there, and you got a bicep swivel. The wrists do moves. The legs have just about a full split. If you move that up, can you get it further? Maybe not. Kicks forward, goes back nicely. You got a little bit of rotation within that big ball joint there. Then you do have rotation there. Then you have a nice single jointed knee, but it's very, very deep, as you can see, and you got that swivel like I said there. Then beautiful rocker at the foot, and then the toe moves. So I'd say pretty good. I'd say pretty good for Optimus. And for your size comparison in this mode, here are a bunch of various Transformers movies figures, and Lunar Prime, because he's really cool and we just did him recently. Go check out that review, please. But yeah, I thought that color I saw on that guy, but now I'm a little confused. I've seen that color before on some Optimus Primes, but I don't remember where now. If you guys remember it, let me know down below. So with that all said, there's only one thing left to do, and that's transform and roll out. Bit of cleaning up later. very little. And I put this thing on. It goes right on the front here, as I said. Yeah, it's a little Cybertronian truck. It's interesting. I feel like it's a little odd in the way that like some of these things sit, but it all kind of works out. Like he rolls, so I mean, I feel like it's a little bit off somewhere. Maybe one of these arms. I was just playing with this one. It doesn't feel quite straight, as you can see, like this, and this is not aligning perfectly for whatever reason. Maybe this part here on the leg is not turned right. See that? Like, everything's got to be just right for everything to align perfectly, and it's not. See, and then this one untabbed. Yeah, that's that, but I don't know. It's fine. I mean, I'm not going to keep it in this mode. I also had to finagle this. Like, in the directions, I'm pretty sure these wrists, these fists are supposed to go the other way, but I couldn't get it to, like, sit in here. So I just turned them around, and yeah, it doesn't look as good. It looks like fists, but at least it holds, like into these little slots. See, if I put it this way, and maybe it'll work now because I'm talking about it. See, it works. See, but it's not staying as good like this. This is the way it's supposed to go, and then that goes there. When that goes there, it doesn't really work. But if you turn the fists around, then it stays. So I don't know, unless I misread, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't supposed to go like that. But it stays. If you're having trouble, turn the wrist around. It's working for me. But all in all, I do think this is pretty neat. You know, I like this front grille. It's pretty cool. Again, you see the matrix through the wind shield there. These little guns fit a lot better here than they did before in the other mode, so I like that. That's not bad at all. These pipes do not become pipes. They do become guns, but I mean, if you want to put them like this, it's not going to happen. So they're just extra guns. The back bed here, flat bed, it's okay. You know, it's typical. It's typical, right? Like, this is what we get with Optimus in the back. Pretty much, you know, like standard Optimus back here. It could all be better. But, you know, it's a Cybertronian vehicle, so you can get away with these things, you know what I'm saying? It isn't very terrible. I mean, it isn't very good, but it isn't very terrible. The top looks pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? And the transformation was okay. It's, you know, it was a little messy for me. Like, I forgot to put the head in, and I had to redo it a little bit, and whatevs. So, it wasn't, you know, smooth sailing for me. But, again, I'm not going to be keeping it too long in this mode either way. So, it's okay. So, as far as storage for this, you want to open up these, and then this thing is going to kind of stick in there and in there, and then you just close that up. You know, you can leave it there, it's fine. It works, it stays. So that's not terrible. I mean, you gotta put it somewhere, I guess, so it's alright. And for our size comparison, of course, in this mode, here it is with our trusty Optimus, but I just realized I had this little car here, little spider machine. I feel like it almost scales pretty well. Why not, right? And my final thoughts, you know, there's a few tolerance issues on this figure. You know, things don't fit quite right in where they are supposed to go. However, I really like this figure. I don't know, it's a really cool Optimus. Like I said early on in the video, there's like something like young feeling about him, and that is awesome because that's what he's supposed to be here. And I like it. I really do. I think it's really cool. There's a good amount of paint on this figure, and it feels good in hand. It does, you know, the little jangly, you know, wheels notwithstanding. I like it. It's pretty neat. I do. I like the aesthetic a lot. You know, the transformation was whatever. It was very easy to get him back into robot mode, by the way, so that's a good thing. And I think I wouldn't have any problems getting him back to alt mode, but I don't think I will. But I like it. I think the weapon is pretty good, and there you go. I think this is a pretty good Studio Series figure based on the upcoming movie. So I'm looking forward to seeing the movie. This will hold me over till then. I'm not sure how much of like other movie figures I'm getting. I might just stick with Studio Series, though. You'll see in my Ultra Z News there's something on the other side of the pond that's an exclusive to Japan that Takara is doing that I really want. So maybe I'll be getting that at some point. But for now, this guy is representative of my movie coming up, and I'm happy with that, you know? Of the movie coming up, not mine. It's not mine, and Transformers belongs to no one. You know what I'm saying? It's for everybody. And you know what? I like this figure. And there you go. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection with some Transformers 1. Till next time, peace out, peeps.